Alright, hello everyone, episode 19 of Zero to Hero, and we're going to kick things off with a game in the league away at Consadole Sapporo. Obviously at the moment, given how we're doing in the league, it could go either way. A couple of bad results and we could find ourselves in one of the relegation spots. A couple of half decent results and we should just about, have enough about us to stay up in the division. And of course, on a personal level, I am looking to finish top of the assist chart. So 16 minutes in, Consadole from this chance here, 1-on-1 with our goalkeeper, really should be looking to hit the target from there, but fortunately for us it didn't quite happen. And then only 2 minutes later we got a bit of a semi-assist, my pass to Kono, and then Kono thread the ball through to Suzuki very, very nicely. It's one thing Suzuki does very well, staying on the shoulder of that last defender. And 1-0 up away from home, awesome stuff. Couple of minutes later, another good save from the opposition goalkeeper. Unfortunately, blocks were coming in left, right and centre, followed by a speculative overhead kick clearance, which, overhead kicks are something we do get quite a lot in this game. But anyways, tricky footwork from me, cut inside on my left foot. I think I had a decent angle as well to get a shot off on goal and maybe beat the goalkeeper. But instead, their centre-back was playing more as a goalkeeper. It was a really good save with his chest from there. But anyways, 30 minutes in, the equaliser appeared out of nowhere. It was none other than Song Krasin with the goal. And overall, it was very disappointing, in the manner in which we conceded it, the way it stemmed from a free kick, the way that we couldn't clear our lines, especially when we had so many players behind the ball. It was disappointing that we even gave them that chance on goal. And you could see me in the wide area, just trying to kind of close them down, but unfortunately to no avail. Anyways, 37th minute, I pick up the ball once again, run into the box, and I actually decided to shoot towards the front post. I don't know why, it's just where my kind of gut feeling suggested me to shoot, but the goalkeeper still took care of it. And then I played this long ball over the top of the opposition defence, as we have done a lot this season, but unfortunately this time round it was offside. 59th minute, nice ball out wide to the same place we conceded in the first half from, and Yaman made it 2-1 to Sapporo. And I was, really unfortunate here not to be able to clear the ball off the line with my head. I think the real question is why I, as a right midfielder, feel it's necessary for me to have to do that. But anyways, awesome determination from me in the 70th minute. I spot the run on the opposite side of the pitch. This is something we've done before, and fortunately it came to fruition for us once again. The dream team of both myself and Suzuki. Once again, I'm trying to figure out what his first name is. I have no idea what his first name is. In my head, it's just like M Suzuki. But yeah, well done to me, I guess. So at least we got subbed off with an assist to our name. And believe it or not, despite this good chance here and no one really pouncing on the rebound, the full-time score finished 2-2. You'll see this chance here, through on goal, but our defence does well to just about try and kind of put the striker off enough, even though you can argue we should have scored and they should have scored. So a rating of 9.0 for me. Still not man of the match with a rating of 9.0. We've had so many 9.0 ratings where I still don't get man of the match because someone else has done better. But anyways, next up we had the Shimizu Pulse at home. 3 minutes in, Marilla with a chance to basically tap the ball into the goal from practically a metre out, and didn't quite happen. I Emil Heskey'd that last shot after some nice footwork. And then in the 18th minute, I get another assist, thanks to a good finish this time round from none other than Jairo Morella, who is, of course, top of the J1 goal-scoring league at the moment. So even though we're not doing that great as a team, he's gunning for the golden boot, and I'm obviously gunning for the golden assist boot. I'm not quite sure what it's called, along with Suzuki. But anyways, 25th minute, the equaliser came from none other than Duke himself. they didn't really have that many chances, did Shimizu Pulse, but the opposition, every time they come up against us, regardless of what team it is, more than often are just absolutely clinical, and a lot of the types of goals that we concede are more than often the same types of goals. So their 28th minute, I tried to do that kind of front post run that you'll have seen a fair bit in the last couple of episodes. I kind of mentioned Messi does very often. I managed to get a chance on goal, but it got saved, and really it was back and forth between the two sides. Duke was unlucky there to hit the post. Then 60th minute, another through ball thread through to Marilla, but it wasn't faster than the opposition defender. And then another chance for the opposition team, saved for once, for a change, by our very own goalkeeper. And, it was looking like it could potentially end up finishing as a deadlock with only 20 minutes to spare. Trying to hear balance, trying to get the ball, in the opposition half and do my defensive work all at the same time. Tried to get around the opposition, but it was a good tackle in the end by the Pulse player. Free kick comes in, it somehow finds me and my left foot in and around that back post area, but it gets saved by the goalkeeper. Then 89th minute, I pick the ball up, have a chance to go one-on-one with the goalkeeper, but realistically it was always going to take something special to beat the goalkeeper from that angle, and the score did finish as a deadlock. 1-1. Duke got man of the match with a rating of 9.0. And we, of course, also got a rating of 9.0 ourselves, probably down to the fact that we got an assist. And last but not least, for this episode, up against the league leaders, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, away from home. And even though they're the league leaders, not much was really happening. And the fact that the first highlight kind of comes in the 29th minute really sums that up. So again, fancy footwork from yours truly, managed to get the ball into the box. And that was pretty much it for the first half in terms of, genuine chances on goal. And most of the game was a midfield battle. We have this weird thing where we can play really well against certain teams, but against teams we should be beating, we just don't perform the way we should. Anyways, rubbish defending in that last highlight, and funnily enough, the opposition still couldn't score. 59th minute, I tried to thread the ball through to one of our strikers, can't make out who it is, but it gets intercepted by the defence. Ball into the box, header goes wide, I think by Berisha. That was, Berisha. He's scored against us before, he's a very good player for Sanfrecce Hiroshima. 63rd minute, we got subbed off, disappointingly, and, when you're on the bench or when you're in the dressing room and you're kind of just watching from a distance, especially in an important but challenging game like this against the league leaders, you want to be on the pitch. You don't want to be watching it from afar, especially when you always risk the chances of things basically going wrong. But for a change, it didn't actually go wrong from us. It went right for us. Delgado was played through. He had come on earlier off the bench, and one-on-one with the goalkeeper. The Spaniard was always going to hit the back of the net from there. With only 15 minutes to go or so in the match, it had us wondering, can we actually, get all 3 points? Are we going to pull off a smash and grab here up against the league leaders? And potentially that would have thrown something into the mix in terms of the teams competing at the top of the league. But of course it was too good to be true. A very, very easy ball over the top. There is that man again, Berisha. It was an easy finish for him. It was a good first touch from him as well. But, questions have to be asked of our defence. Firstly, goalkeeper ain't coming off the line. The 3 centre-backs were just, they were parted as if Moses had parted the Red Sea. And, yeah, it was a good cross from Kono to try and finish the game off. And Delgado, who's already scored 1 goal this game, wasn't able to really put the icing on the cake and grab his second and possibly an extra 2 points for us. And that was pretty much it for the game. So, 3 games, 3 draws, a 6.5 rating for us. And on the back of this draw, it leaves us 11th in the league. So again, still a lot of football to be played. And on that note, I think I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.